Here's the truth. Some homes in San Diego are getting multiple offers while other homes are sitting for weeks with no action. So if you've been confused about whether now is the right time to buy or sell, this video is going to give you some clarity on what you actually need. Let's break down what's really happening. Let's talk numbers. The San Diego median home price is down 2% from last year. We're down to about $930,000 for the county. This is not a crash. This is just a slight correction after years of extreme growth. Homes are taking longer to sell. The average days on market in San Diego is now 40 days compared to 28 days last year. Nationally, homes spent 63 days on the market. That's longer than last year, and it marks the 19th straight month that homes are taking longer to sell. So, while San Diego is still strong, the pace has definitely shifted. There's more breathing room now, less frenzy, more normalcy. Inventory can be still tight, but buyers finally have some choices again, and sellers no longer have the upper hand that they once did. Right now, the average home in San Diego is selling for about 97% of list price, and about 35% of listings are getting price reductions before they find a buyer. So what does this mean if you're buying a home? If you're a buyer, this is a calmer window. You're starting to see sellers offer closing cost credits, temporary rate buydowns, and even repairs. Things we haven't seen much over the last 2 years. You don't have to enter bidding wars anymore, and you don't have to waive inspections. You can negotiate. But here's what's happening behind the scenes. That most people don't talk about. According to Coldwell Banker's 2025 American Dream Report, Americans are putting their lives on hold because of housing costs. Affordability is real. 18% of people are delaying marriage until they can afford to buy a home. 18% of people are delaying having children. 17% are postponing career changes. 16% are postponing living. And for Gen Z, it's even more intense. 84% of Gen Z are delaying at least one major life event because of housing costs. 29% are waiting to have kids until they own a home, and a whopping 53% of aspiring first-time homebuyers don't expect to buy a home until age 40 or older. That's sad. Here's the thing, 83% of non-homeowners still want to buy someday. That tells us something powerful. Home ownership still matters deeply. It still represents stability, security, freedom, and long-term wealth. The path just feels harder and more emotional than ever. I do offer a strategy plan that can help you understand the path to home ownership, whether it's in 1 year, 2 years, or even 5. Now, if you're a seller, you can absolutely still win in this market, but pricing and presentation matter more than ever. I'm seeing it every week. Some homes get 2 or 3 offers while the house sits next door for weeks. Why? Well, some sellers are still emotionally attached to old pricing headlines. Some want to reach for the stars to justify their moves, and some feel attached to the upgrades they've done, even if buyers don't value them at the same level. And this is why it's so important to realistically price right now. Pricing a home slightly under market, not way under, but strategically under brings more buyers through the door, more eyes, more traffic, more competition, and more offers. Overpricing and even market value in this market is leading to longer days on market, price cuts, and ultimately selling for less than you could have. But underpricing strategically, that offers results in multiple offers and smoother, faster sales. I actually shared a video on my Facebook page that breaks down exactly how pricing psychology works, and I'll link it below. It shows you how pricing strategies either attract or repel buyers. Dave Ramsey said it perfectly. No one can predict real estate trends with 100% accuracy. Only your financial situation can truly determine the right time for you, no matter what the market is doing. And that's the key. This isn't a buyer's market. It's not a seller's market. It's a reality where both sides need strategic expectations. And that's where great advice matters. So what's going to come in 2026? If mortgage rates drop below 6%, the market is expected to heat up again. If they stay where we are, we'll stay balanced, and this calmer window will continue. But either way, here's the takeaway. You don't need to time the market perfectly. You need a plan that makes sense for your life, your money, and your goals. Not what the headlines say, not what your neighbor did. What works for you? If you're thinking about buying or selling in early 2026 and you want a strategic roadmap, not just hype and no pressure, just clarity, just reach out. My links are below. Let's help you plan your next steps with confidence. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. I break down the San Diego market data every month and give you tons of helpful tips on this channel. There's real strategy and zero fluff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.